we're gonna throw together a crockpot recipe that one of my sweet dear friends gave me yesterday. In fact, this crockpot meal, she said she made it and it was so quick, so easy, and wonderful. And you can either eat this alone by itself with some veggies on the side, or you could put it over rice. I'm gonna see how it turns out before I do that. I may just throw veggies on the side. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we are going to start off with 3 frozen chicken breasts, and I did wash them. I like to wash them, and I'm going to place these in the bottom of the crock pot. And these are pretty large, but if you buy it in the frozen packs, they actually inject it with chicken broth, and they charge us for that. And then I'm gonna wash my hands real quick, and I'll be right back. It's just the classic roasted garlic Alfredo sauce. I will tell you this, a family member, and my husband and I had a conversation, and he was telling us about shrink inflation. Oh my goodness, he is so right. I was really noticing in the grocery store yesterday how that things that we normally buy products, they are smaller. And y'all, this is smaller. This classic roasted garlic Alfredo sauce, it's Classico. I'm sorry, that's Classico. This jar is not as big as it used to be. And we're just gonna take this and pour it on top, and I really hope this is enough. I started to buy 2 jars, but it's so expensive. Oh y'all, this recipe sounded so amazing. She said it was. She said it was great. And you know what I'm gonna do, since that's a small jar? I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in this and shake it up, because I'm gonna use every bit of this. And that's not gonna hurt a thing. That's what you call being frugal. But you know, you have to be, inflation is so bad and groceries are so expensive. And I feel so bad for some of the families, some of you out there that have a hard time. So I hope you're watching and following me, because my husband and I are very frugal. And it's just, it's worrisome. We really need to pray for our nation. Okay, so now I'm going to put some bacon on top of this. Now let's talk about the bacon. Pork bacon, go ahead and throw it on there. I bet it is amazing, but I'm allergic to pork and beef, as some of you know if you're following me. So for those of you who are allergic to pork and beef, you know that turkey bacon can be chewy. Now you can buy a pre-cooked turkey bacon that's very crispy, but I couldn't find it yesterday in the grocery store. So if I'm going to add turkey bacon to my recipes, a lot of times I will take and cook it in my air fryer, take it out right before, when it looks great and done, put it in the microwave it for a minute or 2 till it gets crispy, not burnt, crispy, and then I put it in my little Ninja Bullet and I grind it up, because if you put it in a recipe, just break it apart, it is chewy, and I don't like that. So if you do it this way, if you're allergic to pork and beef, this is a great way to get that bacon flavor in there without it being chewy. But if you can use pork bacon, that's what I would put in here. Place your bacon on top. This is going to be amazing, I just know it. And I'm sure all of you know that when you cook in a crock pot, you do want to cook your chicken on high for 4 to 6 hours, or on low 8 to 10 hours, because the temp on a crock pot is very low. So it's a low, slow cook. And I'm going to cook this on low for probably 8 hours.
8 hours later, I take the lid off and went to stir this, and the chicken absolutely fell apart. It was so tender. This smelled amazing. And we're gonna add one last ingredient. I added 2 cups of mozzarella cheese. You could put as much as you'd like, but this was perfect. I cut that crock pot on low and let that sit for probably and cook on low for probably about 30 minutes until that mozzarella cheese melted. I gave it a stir, and look how cheesy this is.
Okay, so now we're gonna give this a taste. Oh. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Oh my. Thank you. And you know who you are. Thank you for this recipe. I'm gonna give this one 5 stars. You guys need to make this, and it was so easy.